Hello, this is Biju Kalathal with naturecuremethod.com. Today I'll be talking about the ways in which we can avoid processed foods in our diet. How can we avoid processed foods? We will look at the following topics: the importance of wholesome foods, dietary adjustments in order to avoid processed foods, examples of wholesome breakfast, examples of healthy snacking, how keeping it simple will help you avoid processed foods, and lifestyle changes that will help you avoid processed foods. Why are wholesome foods important? The simple fact is, foods in their natural state promote good health. Examples are fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and nuts. Foods with long shelf life should be avoided, such as breakfast cereals and breads. But if you are going to have breakfast cereal, you should avoid sugary and all-purpose flour cereals and instead have whole grain cereals such as Raisin Bran cereal. And if you are going to have breads, you should avoid white bread and instead have wheat bread or whole grain multi-grain bread, which have more of their natural qualities in them and are not removed by processing. If you are going to avoid processed foods, you will need to make some dietary adjustments. You could either go with a 2 meal plan or a 3 meal plan. For older people, a 2 meal plan will work better, and a more active younger person, a 3 meal plan will work better. So, with a 2 meal plan, you have two main meals, which would be lunch and dinner, and two snacks, which would be a breakfast snack and a late afternoon snack. With a 3 meal plan, you'll have breakfast, lunch, and dinner as the three main meals, and one snack in the late afternoon. It's important to avoid casual snacking, which helps you avoid processed foods. What are examples of wholesome breakfast meals? Here are some examples for a big breakfast combination. One would be whole grain bread, oranges, and dates. Second one would be whole grain bread, oranges, and eggs. Third one would be whole grain breakfast cereal, milk, and eggs, or pancakes with berries and orange juice. Here you can see there's not a whole lot of processed foods in these combinations. And there's plenty of fruits, plenty of whole milk or eggs, all of which are wholesome. You could have a big breakfast or a snack for breakfast. A fruit and milk snack for breakfast can be had if lunchtime is only like 2 hours after breakfast. But if the lunchtime is 4 hours after breakfast, you may want to have a big breakfast, like the ones mentioned above in the big breakfast combinations. Make sure you introduce a drink at the 2 hour mark after breakfast. which should be a low calorie, non dehydrating drink such as water or coconut water. Examples of healthy snacking to avoid processed foods. The more you introduce healthy snacks, the better chances you have of avoiding unhealthy snacks. A great example of a healthy snack is fruit and milk. Make sure the milk is whole milk, which is tastier and better for your health. It contains vitamin A and D in their natural form. So the emphasis is your foods have to be tasty, which will help you stay on diet and not go aside and have processed foods as snacks. So you want to have always tastier options with wholesome foods. So that's why we always recommend whole milk for your fruit and milk snack. Another combination is yogurt and nuts. So again, we emphasize good taste. So yogurt with fruits blended or at the bottom makes the yogurt tastier. Peanuts or pistachios can be consumed after the yogurt. And limit nuts to a standard serving size. For example, 30 peanuts or 40 pistachios are examples of standard serving size. You should never consume larger than a standard serving size of nuts because that can cause excessive gas in your digestive system. Another example of healthy snacking is milk with chocolate malt followed by nuts. So this would be boiled milk with sugar and chocolate malt for taste. Again, the emphasis is taste. Again, it is whole milk, so it's a tasty and a healthy snack. And nuts will add more calories after the milk. So again, as you can see, the nuts is always after the milk or the yogurt because nuts require more digestion than the yogurt or the milk. So you don't want to follow nuts with a, a drink type snack. Always the drink type snack should be consumed first, followed by the nuts, so the nuts have unimpeded uh, digestion. So that's the reason you always want to have the milk or the yogurt before the nuts. Again, the the rules for snacking is not set in stone. So if you are hungry before the next meal time, you can always introduce an extra snack. It's important to keep things simple if we are going to avoid processed foods. So each meal should contain only three items. This would be like a lunch or a dinner meal. Uh, so that would be vegetable, starch, and protein in a 4:1 ratio. And if the vegetable is uncooked, consume it before the rest. Again, the same principle applies. The easier to digest food should be consumed first. Uncooked vegetables are easier to digest, so such as say baby carrots, if you want to consume that, or a salad, it's best to consume that before the main meal because the main meal with starch and protein will take more digestion. And again, keeping it simple, for snacks, each snack should be only a couple of items. Don't combine too many things in a snack, which again can lead you asunder and get you into more processed foods. Lifestyle changes also help you with avoiding processed foods. Exercise regularly, Exercise gives you a healthy appetite and an appetite for healthy foods. Get regular sleep. When you are well rested, again you develop a healthy appetite. So your cravings for processed foods won't be strong. Also avoid workaholism. Work-life balance will allow you enough time to shop and prepare healthy meals. And declutter your life. Avoid excessive activities so you can spend more time managing your diet. So to conclude, you have to make it a goal to avoid processed foods, and the health benefits you reap by having a wholesome diet will make you a happier person and a contented person. So if you found this presentation to be useful, please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and hope to see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.